Whoa, hey, this is already on. Hi, my name is MarCee and we're reacting to One OK Rock Heartache Studio Jam session version. Most of you, when you request One OK Rock songs, request live versions, which makes sense, but think of it. The live version is a variety of the radio version, whereas the radio version is the clean vision of the artist. And that's why I sometimes have to throw in a studio version as well, just to have a comparison. And then maybe we do the live version as well, or in an addition, or in the same video, we'll see. However, Heartache sounds like I'm going to be sad this time. Hopefully not. Let's go. Is this an acoustic one?
So they say the time takes away the pain, but I'm still the same. And they say the lie, we'll find another you that can be true.
Did not realize. You know, for those of you who haven't recorded in the studio yet, this is the kind of performance that stresses me out as a musician the most. So whenever we were in the studio, I was like, all right, nobody's here. If I mess up, that's okay. We can just start again. But then you start become a perfectionist. And that's the worst thing that can happen, because once you're starting to become a perfectionist, the smallest mistake, even though nobody would care, throws you off, and then you start again. So whereas on a live setting, everyone is full of adrenaline, you know they don't care if you mess up anything. Also, it's okay to have a voice crack in a live setting. Everybody knows that. On the studio version, it's all polished. On the street, it's also something different. But the studio version, recording the studio version, you have this constant itch in your mind that this needs to be flawless. And that is quite stressful, at least for me. I don't know how Taka handles it as a professional. Seemingly well.
I didn't realize. Why didn't I tell lies? Yeah, wish that I could do it again. Turning back the time, back when you were mine, oh mine.
Didn't build up to whatever.
So this is heartache. So this is heartache. ひどい集めた後悔は涙へと変わり。Oh baby. So this is heartache.
This is the most accurate tonal impression of heartache that I have heard. Most music, actually most music is about heartbreak or heartache. If you melodize the word heartache to sound like its meaning, then it would sound like this. So this is heartbreak. Because it is a light feeling, full of melancholy. It's like it happens because something beautiful happened before, which you usually don't regret, but then you just can't accept the truth. All in that one word.
So this is heartache. あの日の君の笑顔は思い出に変わる。I miss you.
Ah, of course. Xylophone.
僕の心に唯一触れられることができた
Again, he makes it like I understand the language, but I don't. What? The build-up.
Oh baby boy,
Oh baby boy, nayo. I still don't speak Spanish. I still don't speak Japanese.
Oh, yeah, wish till I could do it.
And then he goes back to English. The way he switches so effortlessly and he goes from English to Japanese, it makes me feel like I could do the same. Then I try and it sounds okay in my ears, but I don't know, I could be singing about a blue beaver chewing on a guitar by trying to say heartache in Japanese. I don't know. It's so arbitrary.
Turning back the time.
Turning back the time.
When you were mine.
I'm turning back the time. There is a technique where you have to kind of give it a push from your solar plexus to push out that one note, and that is very difficult. You can't do it as an amateur. I can't do it because you have to specifically train that muscle, that vocal cord muscle here. If it's not trained, you can't carry such a little tone, and that is what he's doing. His vocal cords are obviously trained, and he can do turning back the time, back the time. So you're pushing that tone out of your stomach.
Till I could do it again. Oh, turning back the time.
This technique is very difficult and advanced. I say that about a lot of things that he does, but it's just true. So, in case you don't know what's happening here, he's pushing that note, that tone out of his stomach. Well, actually out of his solar plexus. And the way it works is you have to specifically train this muscle. There are like weird training methods, such as saying or and yeah, that's how you train. That's how singers train it. And once it is trained, because it is a muscle, you can push out one short note with a lot of control, such as this one, what he was doing, turning back the time. Even if I hit the note, I did it wrong because it wasn't coming out of my stomach. I can't do it, but this is how he is doing it.
Back when you were mine, oh mine. Hey. So this is heartache. So this is heartache. 広い集めた後悔は涙へと変わり。Oh baby, so this is heartache.
One second. If I put the captions on, can I see the English one? No. Doesn't matter.
Baby, so this is heartache. So this is heartache. あの日の君の笑顔は思い出に変わる。I miss you. It's so hard to forget.
The cajon. The cajon is such an underestimated instrument. For an acoustic setting, very often used, but other than that, for studio versions, you can't hear the cajon so much. Justice to the cajon. The cajon is... I can't really do it without a cajon, but it is only a box, a wooden box. A wooden box with a lot of potential.
Yeah, so hard to forget. 強く弾けば弾くほどに You and all the regret ほどけなくなって離れれなくなった今は辛いよそれが辛いよすぐ忘れたいよ君は
guys have been watching me for a while now, so it's obvious that I have to try this.
Keep it warm.
Keep it warm. Well, there was a little bit of crackiness in there, but cool.
So this is heartache. So this is heartache. 拾い集めた後悔は涙へと変わり。Oh baby. So this is heartache. So this is heartache. あの日の君の笑顔は思い出に変わる。
Did you see how he pushed that out without going louder? So this is heartache. That's a mix. That's a mixed voice. And normally a mixed voice is automatically louder. It's not as loud as belting it out, but it is very risky. Like I wouldn't do it in such a slow song. I would be afraid of killing the vibes. Again, throwing back to when I told you about the studio version and being too perfectionist, I wouldn't do such risky things. He clearly can, but we saw how trained he is.
思い出に変わる I miss you I miss you I miss you I miss you.
Ooh, the vibrato. Okay. I don't know how I should hype myself up now, because I'm still in that cajon beat. And then I miss you. How can I now say, all right, and that was it? And I can't. I feel like I've been put to sleep. I feel like a baby that has been put to sleep, and I'm dreaming about something better to come. That's what the song did to me. And now it's time to check out the Japanese part of it. There we go. So they say that I didn't know what I had in my life until it's gone. The truth is that I knew you were the life. Ah, that stings. We never knew it would end. Oh baby, watching you walk away, why didn't I make you stay? I wish that I could do it again, turn in time back when you were mine. But dude, what did you do? What is impossible to turn back? And I think this was also in Japanese. All this pain in my chest, my regrets, and things we never said. Okay, well, you messed up. It's his fault. He knows that it's his fault. Girl's gone. Heartache stays. And then the bridge, was that in English or in Japanese? It's so hard to forget, getting worse as the pain goes by. Yeah, it's so hard to forget. What do I do in all of this life? You and all the regret, I tried and hide the pain with nothing. I'll never be alive with no more. You and I can't forget the look in your eyes. Rock ballads as its best. I miss you. And even though I just reacted to a 1 OK wrong, I miss reacting to more. I need more of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. What did you feel when you first heard this song? Was it pleasant? Because I actually feel pleasant. I just feel like my energy, I gave it all away. I'm leaning back and now I can sleep. But that's kind of the feeling. But what did you feel? Was it unpleasant or pleasant? All right, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.